I wanted to talk today about a quest that I'm on. So I got into Batman in 1989, as I've talked about in other videos. And once I watched that 89 Batman movie, I went straight to Walden Books. I got my first Batman comic, which was a Detective Comics. These are some of those: Vengeance of Bane, Batman Annual, this Batman Annual from 1990. Great Two-Face story. Love this. Armageddon. The quest that I'm on is I want to complete, and it's fine if it's second printings or whatever it is, really not even worried about the condition. I want to complete the childhood run. So basically Batman 400 or 401 to 501, whatever in there, those 100 issues of when I was first getting into Batman and I was reading it nonstop. So I'm going to kind of show you where I'm at with that. I'm just a few issues off, but I'm almost there, and so I'm pretty excited. But this is my quest right now, so I'm just kind of going to show you about how that's going. So at the moment, I have issue 401. This is the copy I've been able to find. It's not obviously not in great condition, but still readable, and that's fine. Great magpie cover here. 402, 403, and then I'm sure you guys know this story, 404, the beginning of year one, and this goes for 4 issues. 405, 406, 407, 408. This is the exact book I had in my childhood. I traded a friend, I think, a toy for this comic. I was just getting into Batman. This is probably one of the first 5 issues of comic books I ever had. I knew about a death in the family. I knew about Jason Todd, and I knew that this was the start of the New Adventures. New Adventures, I was trying to go back and read those issues of what was going on, how he came to meet him, and of course this is where he met Jason Todd in that post-crisis storyline. So I've held on to this comic ever since, and basically this is the same condition it was in when I traded him. Like he was a kid who had a comic and rolled it up and threw it around, and this is the same book I traded him for back in, I think, 1989. It's a 1987 comic. So there's 408, 409. These issues that are coming up, I got these in, I think, a pack at a toy store. They came in like a 3-pack, this and a few others. 410, 411. This came in that same pack. Now I wasn't very smart, I was just 10. So when I went to open that 3-pack, this one came in it. I scraped my finger along here, and you can still, along the front of the plastic to open it up, and you can still see the indentation of my nail where I tried to open the plastic. So I still see that all the time. I'm like, are you kidding me? So anyway, so I need 412. So that's my first missing one in my 100 issue run. So here's 413, 414, 415, and then I need 416 and 417. So here's 418. Great storyline, 10 Nights of the Beast. And so I need 419. So here's 420. Great issue, 421. Look at this cover. 422. Very well-known McFarlane cover. 423. Excellent 2-part issues. There's 424. Mine is seen better days. Here's the other part, 425. If you have not read issues 424 and 425 of Batman, go try to find those in comic book stores or look them up digitally, because they are two incredible stories of Batman and Jason Todd and Commissioner Gordon. They're excellent stories, and they are basically the last two stories with Jason Todd leading up to A Death in the Family. So here's 426. 427, 428, 429. I recently picked these up, so I'm very excited about these being a part of my collection now and filling in a huge 4-issue gap in my 100-issue run in my Comic Quest here. Here's 430. 431. And 432. So great cover. 433. 434, 435. I don't have 436, but this is a great story, Batman Year 3. 437 explores Dick Grayson's origins and him coming to terms with basically his relationship with Batman. I don't have 438, so here's 439. These, it seems like the same two issues I always come upon. I always come upon 437 and 439, 436 and 438. Probably need to check and see if those are the more popular ones, or though there's less of those out there or whatever. But these same two issues, it seems like I come upon all the time when I'm out hunting, but the other two not so much. Another great story, introduction of Tim Drake, The Lonely Place of Dying, 440. 441. 442. 443. 444, 445, KG Beast here on 446. That's a 3 or 4 parter, I think. There's another part of it. 447, great cover. Look at that. Then we got a Norm Brayfogle cover here with 448, 449. Love this cover. 450. Also this one. 451. Now here is a 3-part story where I just became a huge Riddler fan as a kid. Dark Knight, Dark City. So there's 452, 453. Look at that cover. Wow. And 454. How menacing does the Riddler look right there? This amazing, amazing storyline with Norm Brayfogle and Alan Grant. 455. If you have not read this storyline in these few issues, try to find them. It's fantastic. So there's 455, 456, and 457. Look at that cover. So if you aren't a Tim Drake fan, if you don't know anything about Tim Drake, if for some reason aren't a Scarecrow fan, these 3 issues, they'll get you there. And this is the kind of stuff that this is, you know, my childhood. This is why I was into Batman. These are the stories that got me. I mean, these 2-3 issue arcs that were like, wow. I mean, wow. And this team right here, Grant and Breyfogle, wow. 458, this is a 1-issue story that's just fantastic. Always love this cover right here and this story. 459, if you've never read that issue, do yourself a favor. It's a one-off and it's fantastic. You can't go wrong with this team, Grant and Breyfogle. And 460. So I'm missing issue 461. So here's 462. 463. 464. Here's a big one. 465. Here's 466. 467. I tried to peel away that sticker because Robin's face is covered, but I really just need to put a 468. 469. Always loved this issue as a kid. Thought Maxie Zeus was a lot of fun. 470. We got a fun story with Killer Croc here. 471. 472. I'm missing 473, so here's 474. Missing 475, here's 476, really good issue. I'm missing 477, so here's 478. $479. Love this cover. 480. Maxie Zeus again and 481. $482. I believe she's called the Harpy. Love this story. 483. I don't think a lot of people do, but I think it's a fun one issue. 484. Black Mask is back. And Batman is starting to wear down. 485. 486, even by these guys who really shouldn't be much of a problem for him, like Metalhead. I believe I'm missing 487, so here's 488. Azrael there. 489. Somebody we might all recognize there. 490. 491. Beginning of Nightfall. 492. 493. 494. These Kelly Jones covers are just so epic. 495. 496. a lot of these, all these Nightfalls are my childhood comics. So, for sure. Actually, a lot of these are my childhood comics. $4.97. $4.98. $4.99. $500. An alternate version of 500. And finally, 501. So I believe I'm missing 12 to 16 issues, somewhere in there. I'm still working on. So my plan is to either update when I have a few new issues, or just do a final update when I have the quest completed, and just do this all over again, 1 to 100 issues. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you have a great day.